What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys here today. I'm going to be showing you on the legend difficulty how to beat the going the distance challenge. It's very easy. To be honest, it just takes a little bit of time because you don't actually have to play the full game. You just have to score the 42 points or gain a 42 point lead, because you do have to gain a 35 point lead in the first half anyways for that bonus. And then do not punt, do not allow any points or the extras. So basically score 42 points in the first half without giving up any points, and don't punt the ball, and you're totally fine. So really, punting, that's an easy star. Don't even count that, because honestly, if you're punting the ball, what are you doing? You're in a solo challenge. What the heck do you think you're doing? You should probably just uninstall. Not really, but you guys can understand what I mean. But that being said, let's just go ahead and wait till we load in, and we will go ahead and get into it. Like I said, 42 points. Honestly, you can do it in 1 quarter. It's not even that hard. So we will go in as long as you keep this method. That's what makes it easy, right? So if you go ahead and try to do your own thing, by all means do it, but please, don't say that it took you too long, because this honestly should not take you more than a little bit of time. So right here, we're going to dot them up down the middle, and boom, just like that, we're going to get 7. So there's a couple methods you can do, which is you could try to just score 2-point conversions, because then you need, I guess, 1 less touchdown. Really, I don't care. 6 touchdowns is probably the easiest way I see it. The only other way I can think of it is 8 points for 5 touchdowns and then kick a field goal, but it's really not worth it. Honestly, the longest part about this is the fact that it takes a while, and that you have to kick these sky kicks and kickoffs and things like that. If they just started with the ball in the 25, you would probably be done with this in 5 minutes, if you have at least a somewhat decent team. So you don't have to have, a miracle team. It makes it easier the better team you have, of course. But if you have like a 92 overall Pat Tillman, just make sure whoever your safety is, honestly, get lurker on them. That makes it the easiest, because it's super. You get the spec catch animations for lurking defenders. So it's a lot easier. So then you're just going to bait it out here. You want to try to catch it downhill. You don't really want to fall down like I just did if you don't have to. If you fall down, all it means is that you have to play offense that possession. And it also says you don't get first downs. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but basically you get 4 plays to score on every possession. Once again, that's really not that hard if you really think about it. You may not get it on every single possession depending on your skill level, but you could pretty much get it a lot of the time and be perfectly fine. So right here, we didn't get it on the first play, but you can go ahead and just get it on the second play. We know Antoine Randall is going to be wide open. No one's guarding him. Dot him up. As long as you get the ball out of your hands quick, it shouldn't be a bad pass. Even if you have a mid overall team, you should be good. And we already got, make sure you don't miss the field goals, because right here you can see it's 12. So it actually could shank pretty far if you miss it. So try not to miss those. If you do, you just have to go for 2 on 1 possession. Don't kick it out of bounds on this solo challenge, because the reason is if you kick it out of bounds and they start the 40, it just makes it longer. If you can get a hit stick also on the kickoff, you can score on those. I'm not perfect at getting hit sticks, to be honest. I'm not amazing at that. But some people are really good at just hit sticking those fullbacks. And if you do that, it's free. It could be free touchdowns without even having to go to the defensive side of the ball. So right here, we're going to do the same thing. Just bait it. Like I said, you want to stand on your feet if possible, because you're going to have a free touchdown if you do. If you catch it at the 30, 40 yard line right there, it's basically going to be a free touchdown unless you have a D tackle trying to run it back. If you have any sort of safety with decent speed, it should be a touchdown. And we can see you do have to lead by 35 in the first half. How about we just get the 42 over in 1 quarter and call it a day? So that's kind of the goal. It's pretty easy if you really are good at it, because you can't allow any points. So the thing is, you can't really let them have full drives, right? If they get 1 first down, it's not going to kill you, but you can't really give them full drive. So what we're trying to do is, we don't really want Franco Harris to make that hit stick. I really would rather Devin Bush or Kevin Green make it right there. So that's why I was trying to grab that guy out so that the blocker would hit Franco Harris and I could hit stick with Devin Bush. Didn't really work that well, but my fullback's probably not going to hit stick on that. So right here, same thing, bait it. And right now I already have my X factor because I got that pick, so that makes it definitely a lot easier as well. Like I said, you really want to try to score off of that just for time purposes, but it's really not that big of a deal if you don't. we know we can get 40 yards in 4 plays. And even if you throw a pick, as long as you don't throw like a pick 6 or something, once again, it's not really going to hurt you too bad. So right now we're going to do this. It's man, but it looks like the safety, or it might be like cover 6 or something. I don't know what it was, but basically free touchdown right there. And that's already 28. So we know we only need 2 more touchdowns now. So you can see this isn't a full game. So this one, I mean, it is a full game in a sense, or a longer game, but it's not really like a full game if you can do it quickly. It may take some people a little bit longer than this, which I totally get. So we're going to go ahead and squib it. Like I said, if you can get a hit stick on here, if you're good at that, by all means, definitely go ahead and do it. So what I'm trying to do is get this guy out of the way. And then once again, I try to hit stick with my cornerback. Probably not the best choice. Right there, if I get Devin Bush at that hit stick, it's probably a fumble. And I know this is not ideal for like Madden senses, you know, in terms of playing Madden, but this is the easiest way to do these solos. So even though your moral compass might be telling you, well, I'd rather play the game straight up, unless you really want to take more time playing solos, I would advise doing it this way. And it's super simple. Right here, it looks like it's going to be man. Anton Randall is going to go ahead and beat the Harrison Smith. And you can see, I mean, yes, I do have 100 speed, and Vic just gets hit and misses that pass. Nice. Good one, Vic. But I mean, you can see, like, even on the outside, I have plus 15 speed. I know like Randall does have 98 speed, right? And like Johnson does have like 90 something speed as well, like 97, 98 probably boosted. So the thing is, their speed is like 82 then. If he's 98 speed, that means that this corner is 83 speed. So if you have 92 speed, you still have a huge differential. So it's not about just like my team is so good that I can beat it. And apparently my people can't catch the ball though. So that's a little annoying. But yeah, it's not just about the speed that I have. I mean, I have plus 14 on this. So even if you have minus 7 speed compared to my Randall, that means you still have a plus 7 speed. That's still an easy touchdown. You'll still run wide open even if you only have plus 7 speed. Heck, if you have plus 3-4 speed, you probably will still score on it pretty easily. So don't let that kind of discard you in a sense. Right here, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. And then we know we just need 1 more touchdown now. So not that hard in that sense. Now we just need 1 more touchdown. And once again, if we can hit stick them, great. If we can't, that's okay as well. We'll just play defense and go ahead and get that pick. Like I said, it really just saves you seconds if you do get like a hit stick fumble or a pick 6, anything like that. It saves you seconds, you know, maybe a minute total if you were to do it perfect. Not really that much time on in the fact that this solo is only taking 6-7 minutes anyways. So once again, just bait it. It does make it easy when you have someone really fast, like I said with Paul Malo, and apparently I didn't do a good job baiting at that play, so I'm gonna have to, you know, get another stopper here. So definitely don't give up a touchdown. Apparently they didn't want to throw it to the outside that play. As long as you see them audible like they are, that means they are running the 4 verts and they should throw it. For whatever reason, they're just not throwing it right now, but that's okay. You know, I'm not doing it perfect, but as long as you don't give up touchdowns, that's really all you're worried about. If you end up doing this and it takes you a minute longer, you just don't want to have to redo it. So, and I'm trying to bait it, and for whatever reason, they didn't want to throw it. And Stephon Diggs is just making plays of the century, so now they're going to punt it, which it is what it is. We're going to try to block this if we can, just to make it faster. I'm not going to get it off, so we're going to have to play offense. So, you know, you could see that I did make this take a little bit longer on accident, but it is what it is. You could still live with it and be totally fine. So right here, PA crossers. We know that the linebacker is going to try to run with them. Harrison Smith's going to come down because they're playing like a cover 1, and then boom, we go ahead and hit Randall L. And that is a touchdown. And then just don't miss the extra point. Don't make this longer than it needs to be. So right here, it's because it's either win the game or score a 42-point lead. So it's not both of them. Unless your game's glitched and it makes you do both, then at that point, just honestly sim out the clock and run it. But it really shouldn't. It should be either or like it does right here, and it loads out, and then boom, 1, 2, 3, and then we will get the 4 and the 5 on there as well. So hopefully this does help you out with how to beat this one with the going the distance. And this is on Legend. So once again, if you only need 21 points, 28 points, whatever the other difficulties are for rookie and the veteran, I believe it is, it's just going to be easier. So I show you on the hardest method, and it's a lot easier to do the easier methods, right? So that being said, drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. Definitely let me know with any questions. I will have the third full game out as well. I put the final gauntletling, whatever that one is. That one's going to be up first. This one will come next, and then I will have the other full game for you guys to go ahead and do. So that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.